Welcome to this week's acquisition report here at the CIOPCC. I actually picked up 4 different items this week, so I thought that was plenty to have a little discussion about. And they're all kind of in the same section over here, at least relatively close to each other. The first is something I've been looking for forever. It is Tex Dawson. He's the guy there in the middle. He's a sheriff from the Lone Ranger line by Gabriel back in the 1970s. He's only released in Europe, so he's very hard to find. He is not correctly or completely outfitted here. The hat should be the black hat, so I'm going to have to pick up one of those. He's missing his handcuffs. His tie's a little beat up. And he's also missing his stirrups, or not his stirrups, his spurs. But I figure I got him at a good price. Now means I have a complete Gabriel action figure line in terms of all the characters. And so I will continue to look to pick up the extra pieces. The handcuffs are really the hardest thing to find over time. And maybe I'll get a carded one someday when I'm super rich. Up here we have the Back to the Future figures, and I've added in the pieces that I want from the accessory set that came in this week. Now, I didn't even know I'd bought the accessory set. I completely forgot about it. You can see I've added the nuclear material here in the case, as well as the white nuclear suit or hazardous suit helmet to dock. I added Einstein, of course. He looks great. That's the way Einstein should look. I don't know how it is possible that Hot Toys got him so far off. I didn't add anything to the Martys, but I did add the head to this dock with the funky helmet on it. His invention. And there is a number of other pieces in the accessory set. I'm probably going to review that set this weekend. It's a great set. Definitely pick it up if you've been collecting these figures. It's got a lot of extras you can add. Sometimes when I'm going through these figures, I will find a series like these here from Sin City, or the XFiles figures from McFarlane, and I'll think, you know, I've got a couple missing. Why don't I pick them up if they're super cheap? And I noticed that I had this alien here, but I didn't have this one with the closed mouth, and I happened to notice it on eBay, and he came in a 2-pack with the Fox Mulder in the vest, which I also didn't have. So I thought, what the heck, it was like 15 bucks. Why not pick them up? And so, yeah, I picked those 2 up as a 2-pack and opened them up and added them to the series. Now, I haven't bought a Marvel Legends figure in a very, very long time. But I did finally buy one this weekend because he was so unusual. Such a cool little character. And it's not like we're going to get a lot of action figures of him. Howard the Duck. So here we have Howard the Duck mixed in with the rest of my Marvel figures. You notice I don't have a ton of Marvel Legends. I've gotten rid of most of them over time. I have more of the Build-A-Figures than I have the regular figures. And anybody who's read my website knows I've reviewed hundreds of the things. But I got rid of most of them. However, here we have my first new purchase in a while in the Marvel Legends line, Howard the Duck. So, that's it for the acquisitions this week. Hopefully you found a few things. I have a couple more eBay items coming in the next week. Talk to you then.